Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome new subscribers, welcome returning subscribers. Thank you guys for being here. Okay, so here's what happened. I sat down this morning to do the masculine and feminine readings. As you guys know, on Mondays I kind of separate them. Even though the energies are really merging, I am doing masculine readings and feminine readings to see where they are separately and then how they're relating with each other. So I sat down to do the masculine reading and pulled some oracle cards. We had some powerful messages about what they're healing. Check out the DM Healing Original Separation if you haven't already. The Divine Masculine is going through a process where they are healing, feeling separate from themselves and feeling separate from source energy. Really powerful messages there, really profound messages there. I'll link it in the description box below for you if you haven't seen it already. But similar messages were coming out. They're closing out cycles. They're letting go of the past. They're letting go of karmic cycles. They're letting go of past patterns of beliefs, past addictions, past understanding of who they were to become who they are, and also letting go of past relationships, even if they're still in relationships, even if they have ties in some way. This could be family, this could be friendships, this could be work. They're letting go of the energy around that, letting go of their past in all ways. For a select segment of them, there is still some resistance there. However, they still some resistance there because some of them are not willing to go within, to go deep within and see where they're still holding themselves back, especially where they're holding themselves back from this divine partnership being one with the divine feminine and being one with God, source itself. But that's also part of the healing separation process is what I'm getting. They are really learning to not resist who they are now, to let go of past shame, let go of past guilt, let go of past trauma and pain. And they have to let go of past relationships, past toxicity, past places or things or beliefs or patterns that aren't serving them in order to move forward in their life. And they're starting to understand that and awaken to that. So we had some of those messages coming through, and then I moved on to the tarot, which is what I usually do. And all of a sudden, it was like I was blocked. All of a sudden, it was like my channel shut down. All of a sudden, I felt such complete resistance from the Divine Masculine. And actually, Spirit is coming in and they're saying that is the resistance that the Divine Masculine had been feeling towards this connection. It was just like they turned everything off for me. And so I'm like, okay, we got some messages in the beginning. I'll just, kind of edit this rest out and get the first part. And so I went to get the first part done, and it wasn't anywhere to be found. I hadn't saved it. And I'm like, oh my God, this is Mercury retrograde. Now, I usually love Mercury retrograde because I'm a communicator. And even though Mercury retrograde is all about problems with communication, it tends to highlight my gift. It tends to highlight my communication. I haven't usually had problems with Mercury retrograde because I'm also very introspective. I love doing the deep dives. I love going within and seeing, okay, where can I grow? Where, do I need to heal? Things like that. And that's also what Mercury retrograde is about. This, this is different. This is messing with me. So, we're going to start over. I'm not going to pull the oracle cards. I'm just going to do a front-facing video just to see what comes out. We're not doing Divine Masculine. We're not doing Divine Feminine. We're just kind of doing a Union Energies update just to see what is going on here, just what's going on in general with the Divine Partnership. So we're going to do a quick reading and see what kind of messages I channel. And then tomorrow we have the full moon lunar eclipse. So I'm going to actually be doing a reading over on the Patreon. If you guys resonate with me, if you resonate with my vibes, if you resonate with my readings, and you want more, I do extended readings and I do exclusive readings, pick-a-piles, readings, things like that over on Patreon for $11.11 a month. You can get a subscription where you will get notified of all of the whatever I put out that is extended readings. The Divine Partnership readings that I do on Friday, we have the extended for that always, that you'll always get. We'll also have exclusive pick-a-piles, exclusive readings, and you'll also unlock with your subscription, you'll also unlock any of the past readings, so any of the past month's readings. Now, we just started, and I want to say thank you to those of you who have subscribed. You're not only supporting this channel, but you're supporting me, and I appreciate that so much. You enable me to continue to do these free readings here. You enable me to do what I love, which is being of service to you guys and channeling for you guys. So thank you guys so much for your support. You help this channel really grow. And the messages that you send me just light me up and just make me feel so good and like I am being of service. So I appreciate your comments. I appreciate your support, your messages, your subscriptions. Again, for $11.11 a month, we'll continue to have a ton of content here on YouTube. But if you want even more, then for $11.11 a month, go ahead and subscribe and you'll get all the exclusives as well. Okay, so that being said, tomorrow's full moon lunar eclipse, I'll have, we might do a little bit on the YouTube channel and then go over into an extended reading for what to expect. There are some major shifts happening with this cycle, this lunar cycle, the eclipse that we had with the new moon, and between that and the Mercury retrograde and the eclipse that's happening tomorrow, plus we have another new moon in July. So a lot happening in July leading up to the 8/8 Lionsgate in August. A lot of shifts happening. And what I've actually been getting is that with Mercury retrograde, especially, there's something different about this Mercury retrograde. It's actually moving us, even though it's all about regression, all about looking at the past, all about things kind of feeling like they're moving backwards, like the past coming up to revisit us. What I've actually been getting is that it's actually pushing us into action, and especially the divine masculines. It's causing the divine masculines, they're saying now, it's causing the divine masculines to really go within and see where they're being held back. And that's part of the message that I was getting before, where they are realizing that they have to fully let go of the past. So if they're holding on to past relationships, if they're holding on to past pain or past trauma, if they're holding on to past beliefs or past anything that's holding them back from their own soul's growth, patterns or addictions, or ways of looking at themselves, or ways of looking at life, or not looking at themselves, Spirit just came in and said. Some of them are not willing to look at themselves. If they're holding on to anything, this is what Mercury retrograde is doing for them. It's causing them to really go within and look at themselves and look at their life, not just from a 3D perspective, from the higher perspective, seeing things from the soul's perspective, the bigger picture, looking at the blueprint of their life. It's causing them to really look at the blueprint of their life and say, okay, what is it that I really want from my life, and what is holding myself back from that? Why am I feeling stagnant? Why am I feeling like I'm not growing? And they're realizing that they have to fully let go past dreams. I'm also hearing past any relationships that they were holding on to because of those dreams that they had, any addictions that they had to toxic energies. It's almost like they have to cut the cord. They have to unhook themselves. They have to let themselves go in order to continue growing. And there is still some resistance there, but Mercury retrograde is really causing them to go within and see where they're holding themselves back, because they want to grow, because they want to continue to expand, especially expand in love, especially expand in this love. And they have to look back and see where they're holding themselves back in order to take action to move themselves forward. And Mercury retrograde, there's something about this Mercury retrograde that's all about action. It's like the going within is forcing them to want to take action. They're showing me the Ace of Wands here, and Ace of Wands is about new beginnings and action and passion in and what they're actually reminding me of in one of the past readings from this past week. I think it was the weekend update. The Ace of Wands was actually the Magician's wand. So what is it that they want to manifest, and how can they take action to move forward towards that manifestation? Because remember, manifestation, you have to take action for yourself in order to have the manifestation come in. You can't just sit back and say, I want this, and then do nothing. You have to take action and show the universe that you're serious, that this is what you want, and that you're taking steps forward for the universe then to meet you halfway and bring that manifestation towards you. So the divine masculines are really stepping into the magician energy, really taking control of their lives, really taking authority over their lives, really taking authority over themselves, really stepping up for themselves, standing up for themselves, setting boundaries with others, letting go of the past that isn't serving them, that isn't serving their future, that isn't serving their dreams of the future and what they want to manifest for their future. And so it's that magician's wand, it's that ace of wands, the magician's wands, really feeling the passion, especially for their divine feminine, and wanting to step forward towards their divine feminine, wanting to lay a new foundation with their divine feminine. I'm getting called to say, listen to the weekend update, because there were some really lovely, powerful messages there, especially towards the end, about building a new foundation. What you're doing, divine masculine and divine feminine, I'm going to reiterate it here. What you're doing is you are building a new foundation together. And as you come into reunion, now I don't like to call it union, because union is that where you are purely balanced, where you are in that state of happiness and bliss. And that's not to say that you won't have challenges, but you'll get through it together. It's a shift in consciousness. It's seeing things from a new way, a new perspective, from a place of pure divine love, and you're doing it together. It's the balancing of the masculine and feminine energies within you. And as you do that, you balance your feminine and masculine energy within this relationship, within this commitment. Now, what commitment looks like to you might be different, but it's understanding the spiritual relationship. It's understanding the spiritual connection, and it's being committed to each other within that spiritual partnership, within that divine partnership. So I don't know what union looks like yet, but I like to call it reunion, because this is your coming together. If you have been in separation, this is having communication, this is having contact and connection, this is meeting face to face and having those heart-to-heart conversations. This is showing each other the real you, the authentic you, without the bullshit that you experienced before within this connection. So when you first came together, I feel like these are just channel messages. We'll try to get to some tarot, but I feel like the messages are coming through. When you first came together, you experienced bliss and love and harmony and divine love that you had not experienced before in the 3D. And the intensity of that, it was overwhelming, because you tried to box it into what you knew of relationships before. Both of you tried to box it into what you knew of relationships before, and that just didn't work, because that is the old template. That is what we are transcending. That's what we are moving out of. That's what we are vibrating out of, that old 3D relationship, that old 3D template. This is a divine partnership that encompasses not just the physical attraction, not just the sacred sexual attraction, sacred sexuality being different from casual sexuality or regular sex, what we perceived or understood, thought we understood was sex. Sacred sexuality is much, much different, because it is divine. It is pure, unconditional love that you're expressing through sex, that you're expressing through your sexuality. It is emotional vulnerability. It is emotional intimacy. It is emotional communication. It is mental connection, understanding one another from a mental, intelligent viewpoint. It is encompassing all of these features. It's a spiritual connection first and foremost, and encompasses all of these features that we have never truly experienced before. And because of that, it can feel challenging, it can feel triggering, because you're seeing yourselves. Your divine counterpart is your same vibrational match, the same vibrational frequency. Now, all energy is frequency, that's oneness. But you and your divine counterpart, you are the same frequency. Everything has its own frequency, and you and your divine counterpart has its own frequency. I go into that in the weekend update, so I'm not going to go into that here, but they were calling me to say that, so I'm reiterating that. So you guys met, and it was that love, but it was a love that you had not experienced on this physical plane before, that you had not remembered in this physical incarnation before. And so what you're doing is you were awakened to this. You were awakened to the connection. You were awakened to yourself. You were awakened to the soul of yourself. You were awakened to divine love, remembering that you are divine love, remembering that you are a part of the divine, that the divine is you, that you are the divine, that you are the universe, that the universe is you, but that you are just experiencing life for a brief moment, for a brief glimpse in this human body, and that is humanity. Listen to, I think it's one of the upcoming daily energy draws. Please pay attention to the daily energy draws, because a lot of messages like this come through in there. Really beautiful messages. When you reawaken to the spirit within you, you understand that you are also one with humanity, but you cannot be one with humanity unless you're awakened to the human nature of yourself. You cannot separate your human incarnation here, your human identity, with that of the soul, because it's one and the same, because your soul chose to come here in this incarnation, in this time and place and space, this one dimension where you are right now. Your soul chose to come here and experience what it is like to be human, what it is like to experience pain, which you are transcending, you are ascending out of, what it is like to experience relationships and partnerships and love. And what you're doing as that soul awakening on this ascension journey, what you're doing is you are waking up the human structure, the human part of you, to that of the soul. You can't create separation. The humanity of you is just a degree of the soul of you. You cannot separate the two, because the two are one and the same, because your soul chose to incarnate here and experience humanity, to experience your human nature. You are your soul first and foremost, but you are also you. You are also Gretchen and Susan and Michael and whoever it is that you chose to come here as. You are you. But what we are waking up as, what we are ascending to, is we are acknowledging the soul of ourselves, understanding that we are not just the human identity that we chose to be, but that we are first and foremost the soul who has had various identities and has had various incarnations. And so that is what we are healing. We are healing the identity. We are healing the separation between humanity and the soul. We're healing the separation between us and God, because God encompasses all of it. God encompasses all of us. It's just varying degrees of that. There is no separation here. Okay. So they're pulling back from all of those messages. I'm not in my conscious mind when I channel, so I have to listen back and see what the heck I just said. So we're going to get some messages just based on union energies here and see what's going on. But I feel like that was a really powerful message, all of that, and I'm really curious to say what the heck I just said. Okay. All right. Yeah, no, they're not telling me. They're not telling me. So I'm gonna listen back and see, because I feel like that was meant for me as well. Okay, beautiful. 10 of Cups on the bottom, 2 of Cups on the bottom, 3 of Wands on the bottom. They're calling me too as well. The Moon as well. Okay. All right. Give me a second. I'm gonna get these energies. We have 3 and 3. So what flew out was the Knight of Pentacles and the Fool. This is your fresh start. This is you. Okay, so this is what they're giving me. They're giving me, this is... Pentacles for me are all about physical manifestation. This is the humanity. This is the humanness of you. This is the physical manifestation in this 3D. We are transcending out of that 3D structure, out of that 3D paradigm where it was fear-based. It was dense energy. It was that soul sludge that was holding us down, that was causing us to stay asleep and not remember that we are first and foremost the soul. But we have the Fool here, and what we're doing, the Fool is a new beginning. The Fool, what they're giving me, the Fool is ascension energy. This is that leap of faith, remembering who you are. And as you take that leap of faith, remember that who you are is part of the universe. The universe is working through you and with you because you are a part of it. You are a part of God, source energy, whatever it is that you want to call that infinite love energy. The unconditional love energy. This is, you cannot separate the two, because you are rising into that soul of yourself and understanding that you're uplifting the planet. You're uplifting the 3D paradigm to become soul, to wake up to soul. And so that is what we're doing. Through you incarnating here and having this human experience, you're here to learn, you're here to experience, you're here to heal past pain, past trauma, also ancestral wounding, past life trauma, lineage, societal conditioning, patriarchal conditioning, which has held us back. Anything that was holding us back from the truth of who we are, that is why you're incarnated here and you're listening to my words, you're listening to these messages, because you are at this point in your own awakening, your own ascension journey, where you are serving as a light worker, because that is who you are. And so you are uplifting the planet to awaken as well, but you're doing so from this place of humanness, from this place of humanity, from this place of connecting one-on-one with each other. And as you connect one-on-one with each other, then you help to uplift. It has a ripple effect. It echoes out not just across the planet, but across the entire universe. That is especially what this divine partnership is all about. They're calling me to the Two of Cups here, and this is what we always say. We have the Three of Cups here on the bottom of the deck. The Three of Cups for me is union energy. It's always union energy. It's that Trinity energy. It is as you offer a cup of love to each other, you fill up with self-love, and as you offer that cup of love to one another, you that those two cups pour into the third cup. That is the cup of the divine love. And that love just continues to expand and expand and expand and ripple out to affect your family, your friends, your coworkers, your acquaintances, the strangers on the street. It ripples out to affect the whole world. It's that pay it forward energy. And it just echoes out across the entire universe to affect everyone. All spiritual beings, all souls, all energy, across time and space and dimensions. That is what this love does. That is what you're doing. Waking up to the soul of who you are, healing all of the past, letting go of the past so that you can come into this new beginning, this new beginning, so you can take this leap of faith together with each other. Take this leap of faith, I'm also hearing, for yourself, because as you take this leap of faith together with each other, you're taking that leap of faith for yourself. You're saying, I recognize myself in you. I recognize this love, and I'm taking this leap of faith for this love, to come forward towards you for this love, because I'm recognizing the love in myself. And as you recognize the love in yourself, you're recognizing love and divinity in all. And as you recognize love and divinity within yourself, you're recognizing that within your divine partner, and that's when you recognize the love and divinity with all. This is the grounded energy. This is the manifestation, bringing that template down, that love template down. We talk about this all the time, down, that union energy down into the 3D, into this relationship. Because as others view your love and that expression of your love for each other, then they're going to be experiencing that. Their heart chakra is going to start opening. They're going to start feeling that love expansion. You're grounding that energy into the 3D so that you can lift the 3D into the higher planes, so that you can lift the planet from that dense energy into the higher, so that you can lift it from just, again, it's that they're giving me that energy of humanity and soul. There is no degree of separation here. Humanity and soul. As you ascend, you're still in this human body. You're still in this physical body. That is not going to change. Yes, they're saying that the DNA structure will change. You're going to embody more crystalline light energy. And so your body itself will change. But you're incarnated into this physical body for a reason. And it's encompassing more light energy. It's encompassing more of that energy where you can flow through your body more easily. Give me a second. I want clarity on that. They're giving me Atlantis energy here. They're saying in the time of Atlantis, the soul, the spirit, the energy was able to flow through the body more. And you were able to connect down to the body to experience the physical incarnation of the physical body. You were able to experience humanity because this is where you were here on earth. You were able to flow into the physical body, but also embody the spirit. And that's what you were doing. We are bringing that template back down to earth, where you are uplifting the planet through your vibrations. As you raise vibrations, you're going to be able to flow with the energy more, flow to and from the physical body. And also they're saying change your physical body. Change your physical body to encompass more of that light energy. It's just energy. Even your body is just energy. And the body has been so heavy for centuries because we were held down by what I like to call that soul sludge. This is the karma. This is the trauma. This is the pain. This is the healing that we've done. And so as you ascend, as you transcend that, come out of that ascend more into lightness and love, which is who your soul truly is, which is who your being truly is, you're raising your vibrations, and your body is going to change as well. Your physical body is going to change as well. So if you're in a state of dis-ease, you're going to be healing that dis-ease. It's a state of flow here, a flow between humanity and spirit. There's no separation between the two. It's just degrees. It's just degrees of who you are. This is the physical representation of the ascension of who you are. Okay. So what they're actually showing me is, it's this. These are the cards that came out. It was the Knight of Pentacles and the Fool card that flew out, and then on the bottom of the deck was the Ten of Cups, and then it was the Two of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Moon, which I'll get to that in a second. But this is the progression. This is what they're showing me. This is the 3D, which we are lifting, ascending out of, changing out of, to this new beginning, this higher level of ascension, the doorway. And then this is what we're bringing in. This is that 5D and above template of pure love and pure bliss and pure happiness. This is that union energy, that 10 of Cups energy. This is your happiness, because you have released and let go of that toxicity. You have released and let go of societal programming, societal conditioning, ancestral wounding, past life wounding. You have let go of all of that. So this is a progression of what we are ascending into. And so you're still going to be in this physical representation, but it's a shift in consciousness. Remember that dimensions are not places. They are shifts in consciousness. They are shifts in mindset. So things are going to look different. Things are going to look brighter. There's not going to be the pain. There's not going to be the struggle. It's not going to be the challenges that you faced before, because you're different. You're going to be different. You're going to come to things from a place of peace versus from a place of triggering. You're going to react differently. You're going to feel differently. You're going to feel that love. And if you're coming into inner union, you already feel that love. You're already reacting differently. Be gentle with yourselves is a warning from Spirit now. They're saying cautious. Be gentle with yourselves, because when I channel, my nose gets itchy. They're saying be gentle with yourselves, because it is a process of integrating these energies. So if you find yourself still reacting, if you find yourself still being triggered, don't castigate yourself. Don't negate yourself. Don't invalidate all the work that you have done and are doing, because this is healing itself, because you are human, because it has taken a lot for you to come to this point, in this time, in this place, because you have gone through a lot of healing up until this point, and you are still healing. So be kind, be gentle with yourself. Don't be frustrated with yourself. You are exactly where you're meant to be and when you're meant to be. Okay. I'm telling you guys, we channel some higher level stuff on this channel. It just comes out, and I feel like this is why they blocked me before, because I wanted to do a masculine update, and this is what they wanted to come in. Two of Cups, Three of Wands, and the Moon. We're not meant to know everything. We're not meant to know what is coming. We are meant to be in the here and the now. We are meant to allow this Two of Cups to unfold. We are in this place, which is why I feel like I'm channeling more and more of the higher stuff, higher vibrational stuff, higher ascension stuff, because it's almost like these segments are breaking off, and it's almost like they're saying, you don't need the readings anymore. If they still bring comfort, that's great. But the readings of where am I in the collective, it's almost like you don't need that anymore, because you are where you're meant to be. You are coming into union. Heed these words I'm hearing. Heed these words. You are coming into union. You are exactly when and where you're meant to be. Coming into union with your divine counterpart. And you see how their hands are bound here? Do you see that? And they're offering the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups, there's energy. Where am I? The energy that pouring out of the Two of Cups. Almost like you're holding up the Two of Cups to each other in victory. And you're holding each other's hands. This is the red string of fate. You were always meant to come to this point in time, to this juncture in time. You were always meant to come here. And here you are, they're saying. Here you are. And as you offer your cup of love to one another, as you offer this new beginning to one another, this Ten of Cups being your happiness, as you offer this Two of Cups to one another, this is what is coming in. This Two of Cups, this beautiful divine love, this happiness, this bliss, which is what you're meant for. You are meant for happily ever after. You're not meant for struggle. You're not meant for pain. That is what you were meant coming here to heal. You experienced pain because you had lessons to learn in this. Your soul had lessons to learn. Your soul wanted to learn. Your soul wanted to experience this physical 3D world, this planet. Your soul wanted to come here to learn and evolve, but you're past that now. You're past that, and you're evolving and learning from a different place. You're not learning through karma anymore. You've closed out those cycles, or you are closing out those cycles. You are learning from a different place. You're evolving from a different place now. And now here is what you have come to experience. You've come to experience this happiness and bliss and harmony and peace. And so you're offering that cup of love to each other, and you are bringing in your manifestations, the Three of Wands, the ships coming in. And you see how he's on the cliff here, just like the Fool is on the cliff? You're manifesting that. Didn't I say something in the beginning about the wand? The masculine is the magician now, and he's manifesting. They're manifesting this new beginning. They're manifesting this leap of faith, and they're bringing this in. It's almost like they're the magician here, guiding their ships to come in. They're manifesting this. But especially you divine feminines, you're not meant to see this. The moon, especially with these moon cycles, and I think we said that in the beginning as well, especially with these moon cycles, the summer solstice, they're saying, but also the new moon. I'm getting very dizzy. There's something powerful coming in here, especially with the new moon, the full moon that we have tomorrow. We have a new moon coming up in July again, and then we have the 8-8. Powerful portals coming in, powerful doorways. And remember, you can step through any doorway. It's where you are in this point in time. You are not behind. You are not ahead. You are exactly where you are meant to be. Where you are meant to be. You, for your own soul's growth, you are exactly where you're meant to be. Everybody is where they're meant to be, even if they are not so-called awakened. Their soul is where their soul needs them to be at this point in time. Allow that. Allow that. Don't force anything. You're not meant to know. Some things are meant to be secret because the universe is working behind the scenes to bring this to fruition, to bring these ships in, to guide these ships to shore. Being the lighthouse, you too are divine beacons. Your love is sending out a beacon to others to awaken, but it is only through your love. It is only through this love that you're guiding one another to shore. Divine feminines, you're guiding your masculine in. Divine masculines, you're helping to heal the divine feminine, and you're bringing this into the 3D. Divine masculines, you're the ones who are guiding this in to the 3D through your relationship, through your physical commitment to one another. You too, through your love, are being beacons to other. You are igniting the signal to others to come in. I am burning up right now. You are igniting others to come in, to awaken to this love, because this love is available to all. You are raising the vibrations. You're just the way showers. You're just the light workers. You're just the front wave. And as you come into union, as you come into harmony, as you come into this physical 3D relationship, because this is what you want. You both want this. You both want this commitment with each other. You both want this happiness with each other. You both want to express love to one another. You both want this. This is fully reciprocated. You are both wanting this. And as you both acknowledge this, as you both have that heart-to-heart conversation, as you both come into commitment with one another, whatever that looks like for you guys, that's a conversation that you must have. Whatever that looks like for you guys, it's that spiritual connectionship. It's that public acknowledgement of each other, of this love. Acknowledgement to one another of this love. As you come into harmony with each other, you are igniting the love. It's like, I can't even tell you guys, it's so powerful. As you two come together, you see these two cups coming together, and that it's like that light right there is just like, boom, it's an explosion of love. We've been channeling that in the twin channel messages for twin flames. Guys, I'm so dizzy right now. Check out the channel messages for twin flames under the channel messages channel. There's one that is the cosmic effect. I forget what it's called. I'll try to link it in the description box below. But if you guys are resonating with this, you will resonate with all the channel messages for Twin Flames. Very powerful messages. You're not just here for this connection. You are here for a purpose that goes beyond anything that you can even imagine. It is that you will feel in the seat of your soul. And as you two come together in this physical 3D, this 3D, bringing this down to the 3D, ascending, raising your vibrations and bringing this down to this commitment in the 3D, this pentacle offering, your happiness and your bliss and your love for one another, offering your cup to one another, finally reuniting in this love that has lasted for lifetimes. It is an explosion of light that is sending out a beacon of love and light. It's just a shockwave across the entire universe. It is echoing across the universe. This love echoes across the entire universe. I cannot tell you how powerful this is. How powerful this is. So allow this to unfold. Know that it is unfolding. Know that it is coming to light under these full moons. Secrets are being revealed. This is coming to light. Okay, I'm so dizzy right now. I'm being called to step back because it is just that powerful. So we'll be back. I'm not going to do the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine readings today. I have client readings to do. And I'm just going to, let this resonate and let this sink in because it is so incredibly powerful. I'm feeling the energy throughout my entire being. Like my body is shaking right now. And you guys can see my cheeks. Like it's a flood of warmth. It's a flood of heat. It's a flood of love. It's so incredibly powerful. It's almost like my body can't take it. It's so incredibly powerful. So I hope you can hear it through these words. And you guys, please share this. I don't have the reach that I want quite yet. Please share this because I don't know if I'm reaching people and I really want to reach this. So please like, share, and subscribe and let me know if this is resonating with you. It is powerful energy. It's powerful messages. Truly, truly powerful. Okay. It's like a hot flash. Holy shit. Holy shit. All right, you guys. I'm going to end here. Sending you guys so much love, so much light. I've got to go ground myself right now. And we'll be back tomorrow with the full moon lunar eclipse reading for the Patreon subscribers. I'll have something for you guys here free on the channel, and then we'll go into an extended for the Patreon subscribers, so make sure you check that out as well. Send you guys so much love and so much light, and we'll see you soon.